Yeah, there's a lot of different sounds all happening at
it's
once
so many layers.
to create the rhythm.
It's like an onion.
Next, you'll be reacting to 2 songs by Lee Jin Ah, who is an indie jazz solo artist that reacted to a few times last season.
First, you'll be reacting to Run, Lee Jin Ah's 2018 comeback with the hip-hop R&B artist Gray. The song is composed by Sam Ok and Lee Jin Ah, and the arrangement is by Sam Ok, Lee Jin Ah, and Gray.
Bass, wow.
Reverbs.
There we go. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Wow.
that is a very interesting sparse texture.
There's like this apathy to his voice, and then you just see him like.
Man, I'm really loving like the rhythmic variety right here.
Yeah.
The hits. Also the textures he's getting, like, this is really good.
What? The song feels so fleeting. Like it feels so horizontal. There's nothing vertical about it. It just kind of moves.
Okay, and hit it.
That was cool cinematography in time with the music. I love stuff like that.
This is such an interesting video too. It's all about like minimalist color blocking.
It's very like art poppy.
Yes.
I love her voice.
Oh my god. It's just, it's like floating. Everything's floating.
Her voice is so high, it's as if she's whispering all the time.
Yeah.
I like this because it's not like traditional K-pop. It's fresh and it's very creative.
Yeah.
I love how this thins out.
It's like ethereal.
It sounds like you're underwater, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Underwater Mario level.
It's like there's no percussion. But then it
Submerged.
comes back in.
They're singing the same pitches, but just like an octave apart, which is so interesting. There's no like harmony with the voices.
Love the vocal percussion too.
Oh, what the? Wait, what? Oh, this is actually so sick.
All right, here we go. She can play. Like she's actually playing it too, damn. Live solo.
Oh! Like, where did that come from? What?
He just like,
Yeah, you're just like,
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
I'm modulated. It's okay.
Oh my gosh, so many things are happening.
It
but
sounds
it's
like
so light.
It's so forward moving.
Yeah.
Do you hear the bass?
And it's so weird. I can't really tell what the harmonic structure is.
Yeah.
It seems predictable, but when I listen closely, they're like weird chromatic, like little chords.
All these verses, every time they add the verse back,
Yeah.
there's more synthesizer, more texture.
Yeah.
But like the bass is so low and really growly, which is why it's hard to get a sense of the harmonic
I listen to
structure.
these little chords.
Oh man, she's dope. Wow.
Oh. The way his voice is mixed with the keyboard there was very tight.
Yeah, it was
That's
like
really cool.
the same timbre almost.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh man, that was cool, yeah.
Dude, seriously though, it's like... I love the grooves, I love the melody. It wasn't like overdone or anything like that. It wasn't flashy, it didn't need to be because it was very musical and that just spoke for itself. I loved the hits, I loved all the synth patches she used. You know, like the orchestration, how the song peaked and how it went down and how it peaked. It wasn't like, oh, we're just loud now. It's like, it was a very gentle, subtle build that paid off. I loved it. I'm gonna download this song when I'm done.
Yeah,
Like, I really like
that. That was an amazing piece of music right there. Holy cow! And it's just like so fat. Like those hits too. It's just like not necessarily like these really sporadic things. Just like so. I really dug it.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
It's really good.
How was the keyboard solo?
Oh man,
It was pretty.
It was sick.
Pretty,
Some of the
pretty
harmonies.
lit.
Yeah, some of the harmonies that she was doing. She did this one thing. She was repeating like a 4-note motive and then just taking it through different keys.
Yeah, the chromatic stuff. And,
oh yeah.
Holy cow.
That was. Oh.
Yeah, she showing off a little bit.
Dude, I want to play
Holy
with her.
cow, yeah.
The chorus bumped.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some parts of like how the vocals mixed in with the music was interesting. I liked it.
I thought the production was really good. I liked Gray's contribution. I feel like it didn't really take away or take over from Lee Jin Ah's stuff. I thought that it wasn't too harmonically dense for the kind of vibe it was going for. Sometimes that happens, which is cool that it didn't.
Fucking the keyboard solo in the middle was
like that was unexpected to say the least,
because they keep like this like deadpan, like pretty like very
it's a weird aesthetic.
Yeah.
Well, the apathy. Yeah.
But in a way kind of like badass.
Yeah. I did. Yeah. I think that was actually rather artistic. It's all the different textures. Each had their own color scheme. It was good.
And it's like, I feel like at that turning point that leads into that Should I Run Away? It was kind of, we get this kind of like mushy kind of, I think earlier I said like that ethereal vibe, because that's kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't feel as kind of rooted as the other, because it's like kind of wishy-washy sound-wise. So it's kind of leads to the idea of just like this pondering, this whatever, not really knowing where to go kind of thing. And it was just, it was so cool.
It's a fascinating song. Like, I really like it and appreciate it for what it is, but something about it just fleets. I mean, the solo is great. There's a subtle shock value to it because it's so different from the stuff that I'm used to hearing in these React sessions.
I feel like the song is it continuously evolves, starting with very simplistic and very basic rhythms. So you have like the beats that just come in like one, duh. And then later it starts developing more. It's like they have a little bit more, and then the way they speak their lyrics are a little bit faster. And then even like the rhythms, like it continuously grows. It's not too memorable in repetition, because it's the song that continuously evolves and continues to grow.
Why did they suddenly make the harmonies more complex during this keyboard solo? Usually in jazz, the solos are built upon the chords of the original tune that they choose. So by suddenly changing up the chords, you give us a hint of a more interesting song that could have been harmonically. But then it kind of just goes back to like a more standard chord progression. I think one of the reasons that I had trouble appreciating the song as much was actually because of the music video. And because everybody was like still while the song was so mobile. There's this weird dissonance that honestly caused a sort of unpleasant feeling when listening to it. Just this, like, something's not right. Something is uneasy about this song. So I'd love to listen to the song in another context, like just the audio. So that's my final spiel.
That song was a collage. There's so many sounds and like different little instruments and voice lines going on all throughout. Made for a really complex, like, engaging experience. Good job.
The visuals were really neat going along with it too, because it was weird things but on very simple,
familiar
like backgrounds kind of. So it would be like just like the girl peeking out of the curtains, and it would just be like a frame on there, and then it would go somewhere else and it was just like a hallway, but there was a girl dancing in it. So it was just like they took these simple things and then kind of jazzed it up a little bit in their own way, and that's kind of what the music did too. It took these things from other places and then put it all together and like just made a big masterpiece.
Next, I'll be reacting to a B-side song called Yum Yum Yum, which is a reboot of her song she used for the first round of competition in K-Pop Star that she ended up winning second place in. This is not a lyric video, again, it's just like the audio of the track. And it's featuring ft.Gray. This tells a story about a girl who falls into a dilemma as she is stuck in between like and love.
Been there.
Relatable.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, well, I'm ready to get hit with the feels.
The bubbles.
It's still dope.
It's very 8-bit sounding in the background here. That's awesome.
I like how she's exploring with lighter timbres. Like her songs are always so light, but she's really making it her playing field. And then it goes back, of course.
I've never heard somebody use that kind of like 8-bit unironically in a song.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like a Esperanza Spalding type of progression.
Yeah. Can we just talk about the bass though? It's just so fat.
Every time. Oh, solo.
Oh, I love that solo that's all on the syncopations.
That was a nice little riff right there.
It was, yeah. A little
Should have
turnaround.
expanded it more.
Truly.
Put on a different patch.
I feel like by the end of the song, you'll probably hear a little bit more riffing.
This is very dreamy to me.
I think that fits.
Daydream.
I think that fits the idea the song was going for.
Yeah.
See, active, vibrant accompaniment. It's so underrated. I guess it's not underrated, it's just not preferred in the pop sphere.
Her voice reminds me a lot of something I would hear in neo soul. Kind of like very laid back, kind of airy, breathy, but still intense.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Do you hear that? It's almost like fake castanets that's doing
Yeah,
like the offbeats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they bring back the intro.
Yeah.
That's smart. Gotta bring that back.
Oh, it doesn't stop. Oh, it's a solo. It's a solo that doesn't start like a solo. You think it's just a continuation of the Zelda thing. Even her solos have so much variety. Like she knows what kind of solo she wants.
Ooh, that was tasty. Like next to the lips.
See, this is more harmonically interesting. I don't really know what's happening. Oh.
There's a lot of chromaticism.
Yeah. And the percussion in the back is really helping the groove too.
Oh, now it's a real piano. Or a real piano sound.
Woo! All right.
See, by the end of the solo, we're ready for the last chorus. You know, we're ready to hear that again. It's great.
Her talent just feels way beyond her years. Like, her voice is really high pitched, which makes her sound younger, but her vocal quality just sounds very mature.
Oh my god.
I like the solo on the high notes. It doesn't make it sound cluttered. It actually stands out without being too loud.
Yeah, there's a lot of different sounds all happening
Yeah,
at
it's so
once
many layers.
to create the rhythm.
It's like an onion.
I love that ending.
Oh my god, that was just like so classic,
I love
but
that
in
ending.
such a fun way. Oh, that was great.
What a treat.
That was really good too.
It's just so nice to listen to her. She'll have material in her songs that not only just, regular people who maybe aren't musicians will be able to appreciate and understand and still be able to bob their heads and, like sing along the melody. But then she'll add things like maybe it's a harmonic progression or like certain rhythmic hits or like her solo, for example. Us as music school students, we hear that and we find that it's ear candy,
This is how you take over the world with jazz. You make it
a pop
relatable,
song.
and then gradually the common person begins to dig jazz. Good job, her.
So this one was like a lot of use of the, I guess, is it 8-bit sound? It's interesting how they use it as an ornamentation and the way they play around with, I guess, the blues scale a little bit. Part that just kind of like drowned me out a little bit was just like the yum, 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 yum.
You don't like the yum, yum, yum?
No, I got I don't know, it just kind of like puts me to sleep.
Her voice has a very ASMR quality to it.
So maybe that's it.
Which is good. I loved it. It's the best.
Was it delicious?
It's a delicious song, and it hits all the tasty video game-esque nerves, the chiptune nerves, the jazz nerves, and just the nerve for very light music that you can chill to, but you can also just low-key bop to. Bop to the top.
It's interesting. Like, there's that laziness to
Yeah,
that, as was in Run.
Like there's just no hurry, and I love that.
Yeah, I personally like the other one more.
Yeah,
I thought that was a little wandering, you know, with like what it wanted. That was still good. Like I've never heard someone combine that in such a unique way.
Yeah, I think what she does a really good job of doing. In the line, it goes from like high, low, high. Like there's like a line, but typically whenever we write music, it's like we kind of stay in the same register which we're writing. But there's a lot of like back and forth, but yet it's coherent.
I like the first one better. I liked the variety in it. This didn't have as much variety. I mean, I still really enjoyed it, and I'm not saying that variety is what makes a song good per se, but I just liked what they did with the other song.
I say I would like this song more. This song, I kind of felt like I was on a journey the whole time. Like if I closed my eyes, like everything was like fun colors. I don't know, it was like cute and reminded me of like Candy and like some weird wacky world that she's in.
Yeah, no, they're pretty similar. They're both like pretty chill, like laid back, relaxed songs. They were layering in both of them too, like really interesting electronic samples. I think the second one, not only the layering itself like was utilized in a more catchy way, but I think the samples themselves were actually a little more interesting in the second one.
No, I liked the first one. I liked the use of the electronics better in the first one. I thought it was a little less cheesy, and I liked the addition of the male voice.
Yeah.
Especially having those in octaves. I thought that was really cool.
I like them both. I like Run maybe a little bit more, but that's just me. But I think they're both great.
Yeah, they're both really good.
They're also really different songs, so I feel like it's weird to compare them because they're both really creative and both appealing, you know.
Yeah.
Very attractive.
I like them both too. She's a great artist. All her art is great.
Hello everyone, I'm Emiel and I'm the channel runner of ReacttotheK. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you're curious about the videos that we'll be reacting to in the future, I put a link to a doc with our release schedule in the description. Last but not least, if you'd like to support our channel, you can help us out by pledging any amount you would like on our Patreon. On Patreon, you can get access to full unedited pair reaction playlists, reactions to Japanese releases, and much more. And of course, a huge shout out and thank you to our superstar patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.